Hi, this is Claudia. Welcome back to YouTube. I hope you're enjoying my videos. If you do so, please hit like and subscribe. I will really appreciate it. So, this Sunday, after my park workout, we did a little lake workout with the group at LVAC on Rainbow and Lake Mead. And I wanted to show, I'm starting with our first one, which is my little Carolina. She's doing her favorite exercise, which is a leg kick back, extending the leg all the way back, squeezing her glutes. And we're doing 15 reps on each leg. She's doing this with a little ankle cuff. You can buy anywhere in any sports store, or you can order that online. Usually Amazon has good deals, or if you want to, bodybuilding.com. So in the second video, you can see Carolina doing a single leg deadlift. So it is a combination of a back row and a deadlift. It's all about balance. You're using the same arm and same leg. So as you're extending your arm, let's say right side, you're extending the right leg. As you bring the arm in for a back row, you're bringing in the knee towards the chest. You're standing on one leg. If you need to put your leg down for a second, that's absolutely okay. Don't worry about it. In the beginning, almost everybody has to. And we're doing 15 reps on one leg before you switch to the other side. So the leg that's working in this video is actually the standing leg. So it's like a little deadlift. You feel a little bit tension in your glutes of the standing leg and your hamstrings. So enjoy. So in this next video, you can see Heather having the band strapped above her knees, keeping her knees kind of pushed out. And she's doing a side-to-side step, using the glutes and using her lateral quads to move her legs. And we're doing 15 on each side. This next video, you can see Carolina doing a single leg hip glute, a bridge, and an extension. So as she has positioned one heel on the bench, you can use a chair, you can use a box, anything that you want. It just needs to be elevated. As she comes up, she squeezes her glutes off the leg that's on the bench. She brings her leg out, back in, and back down. So she's performing 15 reps on each leg. Make sure you're finishing one leg first before you do the other. In this video, you can see Heather performing a hamstring curl with using the gliders. So these gliders you can buy on Amazon, you can buy probably on bodybuilding.com. Gliding.com has excellent gliders, but if you're in your house and you need to use a surface like a carpet surface, then the ones that I'm using are better, because you can either use it on a tile, or you can turn them around and use them on carpet, which is excellent for traveling. So here she's doing 30 reps on each leg. You can try to do it both at the same time, which is a little bit more painful. So I would suggest, when you're first starting out, to do alternating. Make sure that your hips are off the floor. You're in kind of like a glute bridge, and you're using your heels as you're pushing down with your heels, not your toes. this next video, Heather is performing a Sumo Squad, and she's performing 20 reps of a Sumo Squad. So your feet are kind of slightly turned out. It's not a plie, so you're kind of using your butt towards the back wall a little bit. You can do this while you're doing a little a pulse when you're low. But in the beginning, just do your 20 reps. You know, start with a lighter weight and work yourself up to a heavier weight. So in this next one, Carolina very elegantly shows us our little kickbacks with the band. So the band is attached right above your knee. You're on your hands and knees, and you're kicking one leg out for about 10 reps, and you're coming out to the side, and you're performing your fire hydrant, this is what they call this move, for about 10 reps before you're moving on to the next leg. So in this next video, you can see Heather performing her deadlifts. I like to let them have their toes for 10 reps on a plate, a surface, or a wedge. And then while they're turning around and having their heels elevated, since we have two different hamstring muscles, the medial and the lateral, and we're trying to reach both of them, either one a little bit more heavy. And so she's doing 10 with her heels on the weight and 10 with your toes on the weight. And it doesn't really matter which side you use first, as long as you do both. So they're a little bit more effective than regular deadlifts. Video, and my little Carolina is performing a stationary lunge. So make sure that your upper body stays totally straight. Imagine somebody's pulling on your ponytail and pulling you up and down. So this is your straight line. Make sure that either you have your weight completely distributed on the whole foot in the front, or that you're using a little bit more of your heel. It's a full leg exercise, but it works your hamstrings a little bit more than your quads. So make sure that your back leg, your heel is off the floor, and you're doing 15 reps, finishing one leg first before you move to the other leg. Stationary lunges feel a little bit more burning than the regular lunges when you're alternating, just because your other leg, your leg doesn't get much of a break. It just has to perform the whole time. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Feel free to copy if you like, but remember, this is not exercise advice, so you're responsible for yourself. And just make sure that when you're first starting out, you take it easy. You can do all the cable workouts by yourself. You don't need a band, and you don't need a cable machine in the beginning. You just do this standing in your house if you like, practicing your balance moves a little bit better. But I will see you soon. I hope you like this video. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. This is Claudia. Thank you.